and kind of almost I had that very narrow-minded view of, well, this person is telling me that this is how we do it, so why should I look any further? Why should I look at what anyone else is doing, or what other maybe industry-related organisations are doing, but also external industries, because like that's like an unheard of thing. Like it was for me. I was like, well, why would you look outside of this industry to learn anything about business? And that's when I met you and we went to the mastermind for the first time, and I walked in that room which was full of business owners from all different aspects and industries. First of all, my first thought was corporate. I just thought I've worked in offices, but I've never worked for a big organisation, a big corporate. And I don't know why I thought that, because most people in that room, give me a couple of hours and I realised most people in that room are one-man bands, or they've just got a couple of people working for them. So they're pretty similar in terms of dog trainers. And they're struggling with all the things that most people are struggling with and dog trainers struggle with. And I don't know why I had that perception. I think it was just because everything is within the industry that I'd learnt before, and I didn't see the need to look outside of it.
I find it fascinating when we have this conversation, and I genuinely believe, I could be wrong, but I genuinely believe that people look at the two of us and arguably, and this is only my thoughts, and it may be my own limiting beliefs, but I think they look at you and go, you're really relatable to me because you've done all that dog stuff. And maybe I come across as the business type, because I did the corporate job and everything. But I was still a dog trainer. But I'm still that dog trainer at heart. I think it's the mindset that you're in going, actually being able to identify your driving force. So not necessarily your mission and vision, which we talk about a lot, and understanding why you're doing your business. But I think being aware of your own personality type as well, and what really motivates you. And I think for me, upon reflection of my life, I've always enjoyed business, and I think that's only the key differentiator, and everything else, like the dog thing, arguably just got tagged on as a new interest. But I did, you have to choose your subjects at school in your secondary school. God, it's been a while.
Middle school for me.
Middle? What's that, junior?
No, middle school.
What's middle school?
Well, you got first school, middle school, high school.
So primary, junior and secondary.
Okay.
God, we're only half an hour away from each other. How is that so different?
It changes from town to town though, doesn't it?
God, I can't keep up.
We're kind of 2/3 tier in our town now, so it's even more confusing.
Okay, I'm not even going to go there.
Yeah.
But whatever year you have to pick your choices, I remember always choosing business studies. And I don't know why, do you know what I mean? Do you reckon you're born with an innate thing of something that you enjoy?
Because that would be the last thing I would have picked.
Yeah.
No, just didn't interest me, but I didn't know about it. But I just thought, business, that sounds boring.
Yeah.
Because I'm, I suppose, generally more of a creative person, and it just did not light me up in any way, shape or form.
Yeah, well, interestingly, I never actually turned up to half of the business studies. I remember actually when I went to college and I chose business studies as either the AS or the A level, I forget which one. And, you get a report card at the end of the semester, the term, whatever it's called. And I remember seeing, I think there's 46 classes in total that you could have attended. And I attended 4.
And what's the reason that you only attended 4?
Because I was working.
Oh, so not because it was not great content or anything?
Well, I was a little bit bored with it, but the opportunity to earn money was more appealing to me.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So I was doing 2 jobs, and I don't know, and then I think that just carried through. So then when I realised how much I loved dog training, when I finally fell into it, I suppose, I saw that opportunity to go, I can make money for myself. So maybe I just looked at it a little bit differently. I don't know, because even though my experience was corporate and I learned a lot, I don't know, it's hard to say. That job didn't teach me the skills that I needed to be a business owner. They didn't go through on how you need to be mindful of your time, or your doing the books, like you mentioned, figuring out how to be your own accountant. figuring out how to do your own marketing. And arguably, I probably had a little bit more of a sway in that direction just because the role I had was marketing, but helping other large organisations. But again, like there was teams of people doing that. That wasn't me doing it for myself. And there was big budgets involved when I didn't have anything. So I don't know, it's just weird.